Welcome to the Lousy Advice Podcast, where we have fucking computer problems and almost break my laptop. I'm Eric.
I'm Shelby.
I'm Diggum, and I don't have computer problems.
No. Thank God, because that was scary as shit. Okay, so for the listener, my laptop froze up. That's it.
Freezed up.
Your laptop looked like the Matrix,
It
so
looked
that was scary.
No, I know. It looked really scary.
You were about to jack in?
I really hope my computer's okay. Well, no, here's actually a really interesting point that I'm about to make. Because I was doing the like a tone.
Yeah.
I'm like, did I cause the glitch?
Oh.
With a vibration?
It was like, this is a robot.
Am I powerful? Yeah.
I'm sure it was just something like the USB on it wiggled weird, and it was like,
It like panic froze.
Yeah.
Like my computer will not do exactly that, but do something similar to it, like when my headphones and
It
shit
was like
are
the
fucked up in
classic
it.
iconic
be like-
film, Panic Room.
Yeah.
But a computer.
With a Miss Jodie Foster
Yeah.
and a young, what's her name? Isn't that with Miss not Miss Marvel? Wait, no. What's her name?
Brie Larson?
Isn't Brie Larson the daughter?
I haven't seen it since then.
Do you know?
I've never seen it.
You know what? Actually,
Andrew Kevin
before we
Walker
fully
wrote that.
start.
This is the Lousy Advice Podcast.
Oh, Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart. Okay, yeah.
She was the daughter. She was like 12, I think, in it.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Welcome to the Lousy Advice Podcast. Again, I'm Eric.
I'm Shelby.
I'm Diggum again.
And we are back. This is episode 2 of season 2. Welcome to the program. As you probably know, and you probably saw, and you're probably feeling out, we're doing My Chemical Romance this week.
It wasn't just a phase.
It was not just a phase. We have officially joined the Black Parade, and we're ready to
Officially.
whatever, some other reference. My Chemical Romance, Shelby. What do you... Okay, wait. What's your history with My Chemical Romance, and how do you feel about the band? Where are the vibes?
I did not listen to them until I was in middle school, of course, because I'm pretty sure that's where everybody starts listening to them in their life cycle. But when I was in middle school is when the Black Parade came out. So that blew my tiny little small brain. And I became very quickly, not like obsessed, but very hyper fixated on it,
Yeah.
I guess would be the better term.
Big stan.
And then I just kind of went through their whole discography, and they turned me emo, essentially. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they turned everyone emo. But
They-
that was like the point for me where I was like, that's exactly when I dyed my hair for the first time, actually. There's a direct correlation there.
Good.
And of course, just like everyone else, they're beloved. So they're just a special band. And they're back, so that's also relevant.
They're on tour
I
officially,
don't know
and
if
they have a
they're
new
better
record
than
coming
ever,
out
but they're back.
officially.
Not that we need to like fucking plug them or anything.
Yeah, no, but
Hey guys, check out My Chemical Romance.
yeah, there's like a little band you've probably never heard of. I think they're from Jersey. I don't know, something about 9/11, but you'll probably love them.
Yeah.
Jake, how do you feel about this band?
So in the little preamble where we talked before, and I talked about it a little bit. The first time I heard them was in my cousin's car outside
that's
of
right.
a Slipknot show, which is ultra sick, like really cool.
Yeah.
I think 3 Cheers from Sweet Revenge had just come out. It was on the Volume 3 Subliminal Versus tour for Slipknot. Just to place it in time.
I felt the hate rise up in me. Yeah.
Just to
Or
really
I pushed
place
my
it.
fingers into my eyes.
Yes, yeah. That's the one.
There we go.
Yeah, and I enjoyed it. And by the time I kind of almost revisited it, it was a little. I was way too like punk rock to admit that I enjoyed it.
Okay, well, when was this? Like, what era of My Chemical
I'm-
Romance were you too cool for them?
Well, I'm saying like even like almost like say I checked it out again like 5 months later, I kind of was way too cool for school for it. Like that was my feeling at the time. Was I was like, oh, like I like real punk music, not like this
You were upping the punks, man.
lame
You were upping the
hot
punks.
topic stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm into the and then by the time Black Parade comes out, I'm in high school. I'm into street punk, and I'm like, oh, this stuff is just not even a chance,
For babies.
But I love it though. But I don't want to admit that I love it. But I love the
I get
shit
that.
out of it. Like
It's the vibe. You want to love it, and you just don't want people to know you love it.
Yeah.
So speaking of, for my little story, speaking of Misfits, I was the exact opposite, where I knew My Chemical Romance before I knew Misfits and liked them before I liked Misfits. So much so I was introduced for 3 Cheers. That was where I got in. Helena, like, destroy me.
Shout out.
That
what?
music video,
Oh my
iconic.
God, so good. It was so good. It was on MTV like constantly. Incredible, so fantastic. That whole record, huge. I watched them briefly because that summer they were on Warped Tour. I watched a few songs. It was really cool, and it was the 3 Cheers tour. And then I didn't like really stick around for Black Parade, but I was like, I mean, Black Parade's a stun, so like I was into it. But at that point, I was also definitely getting into a little bit of other stuff. But that was also around the time that Tony Hawk American Wasteland came out.
Oh yeah.
And that's where they do the cataloged like new bands doing covers of classics. And I was obsessed with the game. I played it so much. I knew all of the songs, especially the Astro Zombies cover of from the Misfits. I did not know it was a cover of the Misfits. I just thought it was a cool new My Chem song.
It's all
It was
covers
like this
on that,
fucks.
right?
Yeah, it's all covers. Yeah, like Fall Out Boy does Gorilla Biscuits. I think Saves the Day does like Minor Threat or something. But that was also around the time that I joined my first band, and I went to San Francisco to join this band called the Mutilators, the psychobilly band. And the audition song, it wasn't really an audition. It was just like, oh, what do you want to play? Johnny said, oh, do you know anything by the Misfits? And I remembered it clicked. That song is a Misfits song, and it's the only Misfits song that I quote unquote knew. And so I said, oh yeah, Astro Zombies. And he's like, great, let's play it. And I played the My Chemical Romance version while they played the Misfits version, and it worked. Flawlessly.
Yeah.
It worked either way because it's almost a straight cover. And I got in the band. So that started my musical journey because of My Chemical Romance.
Wow.
So shout out to them.
Ignorance is bliss, man.
It
to
really
imagine
was.
a world where Astro Zombies is written
By My Chemical,
Chemical
Yeah,
Romance.
literally.
What makes
So-
my story worse is it was Michael Graves' Misfits that I thought was hella cool.
Oh, hell yeah. Well, to be fair, Michael Graves' Misfits fucks,
I mean,
but
in
Michael Graves
2003,
sucks.
2004, like that's the era, right? Like where
It's
still
still,
kind of cool.
yeah. He's unfortunately still a good songwriter and singer, but he's just
He just
a
sucks.
fool. He just sucks. He's a bad
Yeah.
person.
insufferable.
Insufferable. So yeah, My Chemical Romance. Thank you so much. This has been the Lousy Advice Podcast.
Yeah, it's great.
No, okay, great. So this is the podcast where we just count the fuck down on the best My Chemical Romance songs. We're going to do a top 11. You know the drill. You've been here before. Welcome back. We love to see you. Kiss us on the mouth. We are now officially skipping the trivia. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll a goddamn dice.
Roll some fucking dice, baby.
Roll it, Jake. Hit us with the roll.
Jake's our roller.
High roller.
Dig'em's the roller. Dig'em rolls.
Dig 'em
Dig'em rocks
rolls.
and Dig'em rolls.
Dig 'em rise. Dig 'em
Dig'em rolls
roll.
also sounds like rig'em which is very fun to me. All right. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Oh, I'll do red.
Shelby.
I'll do blue.
Jake's white.
That's embarrassing.
That's not completely inaccurate. We have white
think he
with a 20. What?
Fuck. No, I looked to Shelby as if she was the white die.
No.
But I was mistaken because it was you and we made a whole joke about it.
Yeah.
That's fair of you to assume that it would
And then
be me, though.
the
No.
And then the
Oh,
blue and
yeah.
the red are 5, so I'm gonna re-roll them.
Oh,
Okay.
we've got to stop meeting this way.
We have a 9 for red and an 8 for blue.
Okay. Jake, who are you going to go?
I'm going to go 9, 8, 5, and 2. I'm gonna take the clutch spot.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do 11, 10, 6, and 3.
Wish
Cool.
I had
And then
3
Shelby
of
will do the
these.
7, 4, and 1.
That's exactly what I would have picked. So
Oh,
I'm very,
perfect.
I'm peachy keen here.
Peachy, goddamn keen. This is Tune Draft
On the Lousy Advice Podcast.
on the LAP.
On the lap.
How should we intro? I feel like there should be some sort of like intro. Jake, hit us with some like hot DJ track. This is the Lousy Advice Podcast, and this is the best 11 My Chemical Romance songs of all time. If you disagree with us, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
We're starting off on number 11, and it's my goddamn pick.
What
So
rules, you sons of bitches?
Literally, thank you. No rules, no breaks, Toys R Us. Number 11, my pick, is not a deep cut, but it is sort of an alt cut. It is a song from one of the EPs that they released. It was from the first EP they released where they were doing those two song releases. It is a song called Boy Division. Kind of a sleigh. Do you know it?
I do know it. It's a huge sleigh. I'm also always a big fan of wordplay.
Yes.
So, yeah,
Jake, do you know this
absolutely. That
song?
rips.
It's not a song that I'm not 100% familiar with that. I like the energy.
Okay.
It's got energy to it.
Yeah. Because to me, it just reminds me of like a B-side from like 3 Cheers. And I don't know the history with the song because that might be what it is. But it's definitely one of those songs that I'm happy they put out. Because I don't think it was a song that was going to come out. I think they just did because they were not putting out music.
Yeah.
And I like it. I think it's great. It is one of my favorite My Chemical Romance songs. Boy Division. Thoughts, feelings, actions.
I did mention this earlier in our personal conversation, but I can't see myself giving out a veto tonight unless someone does some really stupid shit. And sometimes,
It's gonna be hard.
hey, sometimes I'm that guy, and sometimes Diggum is that guy.
Yeah.
But today
Yeah.
I feel like we're going to have peace on the Lousy Advice Podcast,
That's true.
It's hard.
and I love that song.
Okay. So no veto.
No veto on my end.
Jake?
It's no for me because, like I said, it's got the energy of that earlier stuff that is kind of cool. Where it's like
Yeah.
it's dry.
Yeah. It's got the drive.
Yeah. I mean, it's nothing off that. It's that terrible record they did.
Danger Days?
Yes, it's not that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How funny. Because I have my next pick, right?
Yeah, sure.
Well, no, it's the only song off of that record that I like. Okay, wait, no, you're not gonna veto 11?
I'm not.
Okay.
You could
Then-
Better
lock
lock
in.
that shit in while you can.
Yeah, I know, because you guys are about to get mad at me. Well, not really.
I
You know
just
what?
thought we all would have an understanding without saying it, and that's fine.
But the thing is that the more I think about my placements here, the more I'm thinking about the only reason I put that on is to round out the vibe list. This one that we're like whatever about, I think collectively. But the one that's right next to that song, I think is what I'm going to play instead. So this is number 10. It's my pick again. And this is what I'm going to do. I am going to go ahead and put The Ghost of You on number 10.
I
We-
think that's a great place for that song because I like that song. I
Same.
think it deserves to be on the list. I don't think it's a top fiver for me.
It's not a top fiver, but it definitely is a heavy hitter.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's definitely a gut-wrenching
Hold on.
fucking song.
Yeah. Jake, thoughts on this? Oh, I should play a bit of it. Yeah. You're playing it. Okay. Do you know this song?
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot to play it on my end. It's the chorus that fucks so hard.
It is because the verses can be a little butt rocky.
The verses are kind of bad,
Great
and
music
then
video,
at
too,
the
actually.
end of the world,
Yeah.
and the video. You said great music
Great
video.
music video.
I think it sucks. I
Oh,
hate the
think it's a
music
great
video for this
video.
song.
The, like
I think it's
World War One video.
it's- Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's
it's
so
so
good.
like no, but to me it's so just like oh no, 9/11 really affected me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
my
That
I'm just
tracks
kidding.
for you, though, Jake.
But-
you love a cinematic.
No, I
moment.
think it's a great video.
It's a very cinematic video. I just think it's like a weird like pro-militaristic video that's coming from a place of ignorance. That's why I am a little anti the video.
To be fair, that makes sense for them too.
Yeah. And it's also, and not to be like whatever, but that was also 2006, right?
No,
That's a
earlier.
Yeah. No.
No, it was
The
2006.
Ghost of You is on 3 Cheers.
Yeah.
Oh no,
That's 2003 or 4.
Oh, was it?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Never mind.
2004.
Well, yeah.
So it was big 9/11.
Yeah, so it was 3 years after 9/11 came out. So there's going to be some warranted
We said 9/11
goofy
came
patriotism.
out. 3 years since
9/11
9/11 dropped.
Did I say that?
You said
Do we
came
dare keep
out.
this in the
Not
pod?
came out.
Wait. I said 9/11 came out. Like, oh, shit, 9/11's going to drop. I mean, it did. But it dropped twice. I'm going to stop. Oh, my God. I'm going to leave it in. I don't even care. 9/11 drop. Okay, so, yeah.
That's
God
okay.
damn it.
So that's a song that I actually like that song a lot. It would
Okay.
it would go a little bit higher on my list, but it's I'm happy for it to even be on the list at all.
Okay, cool.
It kind of almost fills the like ballad slot on that record, interestingly enough,
It does.
which I think is why it works.
Yeah.
I agree.
And I'm a huge ballad
Yeah.
head. I love a ballad, and not very many people do a ballad better than Mike,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
It's true. The ballads hit. The ballads hit. Cool. I'm cool with Ghost of You. I'm happy we're all in
Well, it
agreement.
was your choice. I would fucking hope
Do you
so.
want to know? Do you want to know what?
Yeah, I do. I was going to ask.
Do you want to know what I was gonna actually pick?
What was it? Was it Sing?
Can you guess?
Was it Sing?
No.
Okay,
Jake,
good.
do you want to guess?
Was it na 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 na?
It was na 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 parentheses na 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 was the song. But again,
I wanted to give that song a second chance. I even listened today. I was like, this would be a funny fucking song for the list.
it would be.
And I listened and I was like, I can't do it.
Yeah, because it's a kind of a bad song, but like I can't with a good fucking beat and like drivey. It's just
Yeah.
it's like a bad Hives B-side.
Yeah.
And I'm into that. Like I don't even care. They could be saying poop 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 pee poop poop pee, and I'd be like, yeah, fuck
I
this
love
song.
Blink-182.
Yeah, literally, that's my vibe. So, yeah, I'm happy that I didn't put it, and that's the only Danger Days song. Not to spoil it, but that's the only one that I had. Okay, that means we're locked in 11 and 10. Jake, number 9,
So I want
first pick.
I want to
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How
thank
are you?
Thank you. I'm doing good. I want to continue the ballad train going. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Oh,
With my
no.
number 9 pick,
Oh my god.
and it is.
I'm not ready.
Oh, I love this song so much. Oh, man. Song wrecked my fucking soul. I was in the 6th grade when I heard that song for the first time. Can you fucking imagine?
Yeah, I mean, I it's a great song.
It's a heavy song.
I just, I feel like this is a good slot for it because it's not, to me, it's not like a banger, but
But it's banger-esque.
yeah, I love this song a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's a great song.
Yeah.
I want to get it on the list, and I feel like in
Yeah.
this slot is like perfect because there's a lot of bangers coming still,
Yeah.
and I feel like it doesn't sit amongst the ranks of those bangers.
No.
But I feel
it deserves to
it's
be
a great
listed.
song. It's like a really, really great song. It's really powerful. Like the very ending of the song is amazing. Like when he
Yeah.
goes down to the whisper, and then it hits the big ending. It's like you're like, oh, this is
Yeah.
this is theater. Like
This is
like
theater.
Yeah, and that's what makes it so great. It's big. It's dramatic. It's poetic. It's like it's playing to the back of the room, which I think is what makes the song good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was my number 3, so a little hard for me, but I'm going to
Ooh.
leave it there because I feel like for the sake of the list, it's there, and I love a My Chemical Romance ballad. I like 2 back-to-back ballads on the list.
Have you ever heard
Yeah.
the guy that does the country version of it?
No.
Oh, it's great. It's
No.
pretty great.
you love a goofy cover.
I love a goofy cover, yeah.
You're a big goofy cover head. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm cool with this. Yeah. Lock it in. Number 9.
Yeah.
You're still on.
Oh.
King.
It's
Okay.
a dig-em double hitter.
It's number 8.
I-
It's Jake.
I-
He's coming back.
I
He's
wanna,
doing another one and another one. and another one.
I want to give people a little whiplash here.
Okay.
I want a little whiplash going.
Oh, okay.
Because my number...
Hit us with the double feature.
My number 8 is going to be...
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's Thank you for the Venom.
Thank you for the Venom.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, fuck. No. Wait. What? Hold on.
Eric's feeling many emotions.
I'm feeling a lot.
Well, so let me explain a little bit.
Okay.
It's good. It's a great song. It's a great song, and is in almost a similar way to that I Don't Love You is. It feels like a pretty outlier for their catalog. It's not up there with the bangers that are kind of like widely accepted as bangers.
Yeah.
Like I don't see a lot of people being like, "Oh, my favorite My Chemical Romance song is this one." Is Thank You for the Venom. But it's still like a really great song. Like it's got a lot going on for it. It's probably I would argue the most technically impressive song they've ever done by a mile.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that sort of what makes them great a lot of the times is their simplicity. Like
Say more.
Like there's just like big sing-alongy choruses, big verses you want to know, and this is compared to like a lot of that other stuff, this is a total outlier. And that's why I feel like this portion of the list is probably, for me, it's better for it to be on.
Okay. Shelby, how are you feeling about this?
I feel fine with it.
Okay.
I'm good with it being there. I would rather it be towards the end of the list because it didn't necessarily make my list, but
Okay.
it's not like a deal for me. I think it's a great song. It just didn't make my list. That's all.
See, I'm feeling the opposite, whereas this song was upwards of my top 3.
Oh, I see.
There's another
Because
aggressive song I have
You're
in
in a
my top 3.
predicament of sorts.
Oh, okay. Same ilk, same record?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Because here's the thing: the more I spend with this, like obviously that like that fucking Avenged Sevenfold silliness at the beginning is like cool, but then you get to the chorus, it's like, so give me all your poison, so give me all your pills. It's just like the coolest. It to me, especially with the way they're talking about poison and pills, I'm like, oh, this is the titular track.
Yeah.
Like this is the My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
This is the song,
Yeah.
the song of songs. This is the song that was written for the band. It's how I feel because it's big, weird metal. It's anthemic pop chorus that is like, oh, we're gonna get Black Parade later. Of course, this is where this is coming from. Got it.
There's also part of me that thinks about that other song that we're both, I think, referring to.
I think so.
And I think
we
that
could
other
be.
song is like a lot better.
Okay.
so I'm also like,
Damn, I don't know what the fuck
In
they're
fact, I
talking
also
about.
think
It
that
sounds
song
like
is
they're
better than-
negotiating, folks.
most of their other songs. In fact, that song I think we're talking about is Brian Bickle's favorite My Chemical Romance song.
Okay.
And
So
I love that song too. So
yeah, I mean, so this song was high. It was. I'm like looking back at my list. This song was not in my top 3, but the other one is. But this one was like significant. Anyways, whatever. I'm gonna leave it. The fact that it's here, I'm happy with it. I think it's a stunner. It's one of the songs on 3 Cheers that like changed my life with this band and blew me out of the water. I think it easily could have been a single next to I'm Not Okay, Helena, and Ghost of You. I'm gonna leave it. Yeah. Thank you for the Venom Fucks. I'm so into this song. You gonna leave it?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm going to leave it. It's a great song. It just didn't make my list.
It's just not. Yeah, I get that.
And I'm usually the one that has a more questionable. You know what I mean?
Well, with that in mind, this is the perfect opportunity to
get
bring that to life because it's your first pick with number 7.
I'm so glad to be here, first of all.
Welcome to the show.
Second
Hi.
of all, I'm going to do something controversial and brave. And
Okay.
I am going to put, and it's the only one that I'm going to put on the list from this record, but one from the first album.
Oh.
And that is going to be Drowning Lessons.
Oh.
So you know what this song is, and I've always kind of thought this about this record to some degree.
It's the used.
Well, it's the used, but in a way that sounds more like if Jawbreaker was trying to do like Nitro Records AFI.
Yes.
Okay. I
Like,
like
Yes.
like they're trying to do an old like kind of screamy hardcore, but it's Jawbreaker, so they're not gonna really get there. So they end up landing somewhere in the middle where it's like it's heavy and it's really emotional, but it's more on the emotional poetic side than it is on the like AFI shit.
Right.
That's the whole vibe. I like the song a lot.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
If anybody who knows me as like a musician and as a music lover, you'll understand exactly
Totally.
why I like that album a lot. But that song specifically, it just is that good old, the used pop punk. I mean, of course, they are like buddies and did that fucking Under Pressure cover together.
Yeah.
Which honestly, it's on my list, but I wasn't going to do that for you folks. Because you know, I like to
Yeah.
veto bait.
Yeah. And we love playing a cover on a top list.
Right.
We do.
But yeah, I just like how drivey it is. I also think that the first album should have some representation because it is a good album. It's an incredible first album for a band to put out. Like that's just bonkers to me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's true.
Drowning
And of all the songs too, I feel like Drowning Lessons is a really good one.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a very
banger off that
digestible
record.
song.
Yeah. It is a straight up banger. It's like this. What was the other one? It's like something in Turnstiles. What is that one?
I don't know, but
Because that was the only other one that I would have been like, I'm kind of like
You would've
I might put
considered?
this on.
Honey,
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, honey, this. Anyway,
Do it. No,
mirror
say
is-
it.
The honey, this mirror isn't big enough. Like that
Oh.
was the other one. It was either going to be this or that, and it was
Okay.
Drowning Lessons because it's a better song.
Yeah, I like Drowning Lessons. I think it's a
Yeah.
really good song.
Skylines and
Jake.
Turnstiles. That's the one.
What is it?
Skylines and Turnstiles.
There.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was the
No,
other
yeah,
one.
this is a banger song. Completely forgot
Cool.
about it. Big ups to Shelby for putting it on here because it's a great
Yeah.
song.
And also you said you didn't have any of this record on
I
yours?
didn't. No,
Neither did I.
I didn't
So
revisit it.
thank you
Interesting.
for the
for
list, to be honest, and I should have. That's my
yeah.
fault.
I did go through it, but
I don't
at the
know
end
because there's a record I don't have shit from on mine, so that's
Well,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, similar. I feel like, yeah. That's me lying because you found out that there is something from that record on my list.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that it's here
Yeah.
because I did go through it for this list too as a revisit. But then I got to Three Cheers. I wrote down like a couple, and then I got to Three Cheers and was like, "Oh,
Like, go,
scratch those. We
get
need
that
more
out of there.
spots."
We need more spots. 100%.
That's how I played
I
it.
sang that song too.
Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna yeah.
Yay, I'm glad you guys agree because I was like, this might get vetoed or this might get praised. And I do have a praise kink, so
Yeah.
thank you.
I love that. I'm obsessed. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess it's my turn
Brave.
for number 6. I know number 1 has to. I think we're all in agreement on a number
I don't
1.
know if we are. Is the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
I
Really?
feel like it's so crystal fucking clear.
Is it?
It.
We'll see, I guess. Suspense is happening
my
now because
God.
I was so sure.
I
have
was
number
also pretty
2.
damn sure.
I have the most
this
pressure
always
on me
happens.
then.
Okay, but that's the thing then. We'll decide once you make your choice.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
either we love you for it or we hate you for it. And
Yeah.
we'll come to that bridge when we cross
Okay.
it.
and maybe we'll still be friends by the end
Yeah.
of it.
And
Yeah.
we'll find it.
This
We'll
is
find
the
a
most
nice
interesting it will have been in a minute for sure, because of that.
The most what?
Most interesting.
I'm really struggling on figuring
So
what to
weird.
put
Okay.
here.
Are you next?
To be honest, yeah.
That is stressful. To be next.
I have an idea. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay. I have something to put here that I know is not going to be like top 1 or 2 ofs, but it should be fucking high. So it's number 6. It's my turn. Hi, welcome back. I'm Eric, and this is my show. Number 6. This is it. I'm struggling because this is where I had Thank You for the Venom initially.
Oh.
Okay.
So now I'm trying to like, do I go lower or do I go higher? And if I go higher,
How high do you go?
how high do I go?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then he has to do math. How many? How
I'm
many
not.
more
I've
does he
never
even
been
have?
opposed to vetoing something to get it higher. So if you play something that I think needs to go higher, I'll just veto it immediately.
It's true. We have become more democratic over our time as a podcast.
Which, yeah.
That's true. Fuck. Okay.
I think we all have 2 vetoes too, actually.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, so if you guys feel... If you earnestly feel that this needs to go higher, veto it, okay?
Okay.
Are you ready? I'm not okay, I promise.
Veto.
Okay. Great.
So we weren't on the same page.
Oh, really?
Edit this part out, but yes.
No, I want to leave that in. Wait, then am I on your page?
That's such an overrated song.
Am I on your page?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Really?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Hold on. Can I take my veto back? I'm going to leave it because then I can... Because I was doing that for the culture, but if we're just putting whatever we want like we do, then I have a different song.
Well, that's what I... Because to me, and that's why I was torn with this. Because I understand the significance of I'm Not Okay, I promise.
do too, yeah.
Right.
It's going on the list. There is no question.
But
it's going... This is the lowest I would ever consider this song.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
It is a classic. It is quintessential.
Classique.
That's why I would put this here. Because to me, it's also...
But if it comes on, are you going to sing it? You know?
Always going to sing
Not as much as other
Not
songs.
you, Jake. I'm not talking to you.
Trust me.
There's one song
you know
that should
what?
be number 1 that I'm going to sing every fucking time. And this is not one of those songs.
Okay.
Because I don't even know the verses to this song, to be honest
I would
with
like
you.
to take my veto back.
Oh, officially?
I officially, I wish I hadn't even done it.
Okay, Jake. Do we accept...
Oh, yeah.
Wait, have we taken a veto back? We've taken a veto back.
I mean,
Don't we have to agree on
can
it?
just edit it.
I
We can
agree.
just
I'm
edit
cool with
it
that because I
out.
like the song here.
I was going to say, I think that this is our podcast and we can do what we want.
Yeah.
We want what we want as
Okay.
long as all 3 of us are on board.
Yeah.
So
I
Jacob,
just,
if you're not on board, speak now.
I'm in the same boat where I understand that the song has like a significance,
Right.
but it's really overrated in terms of their songs. Like it's just like the verses are kind of annoying, like the way they're sung.
You know what? Let's actually...
It's a good song.
I'm with Shelby on
It's
this
a good
one.
song. I think
it's
you're
an
going
okay
too far.
song.
Here we go.
I think this is on brand for you.
Just make the lyrics about friends and it's a lightweight song.
Yeah.
Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. I never want to let you down.
It's a head bopper.
It's a head bopper, and it's because again, it was like their biggest single apart from Helena, at least in that era.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like Damn It. It's like Fat Lip. It's like All the Small Things.
Yeah.
It's like
To me,
obviously
it's more like Eminem's
it's good for.
than it is like All the Small Things.
You think it's more like Eminem?
Yeah, I think it's more the B-side of the single than the actual single.
What? I think that you are wrong.
Eminem. Okay, no. This song has the catchiness of Damn It. This song
I
has
really
the
don't think so.
catchiness.
I hate when I think we're all on the same page and we're reading a different book.
Well, I'm also
We're
confused
reading a different book.
because now I'm wondering also if we're on 3 different pages.
Right.
That's what I'm kind of thinking it might be, actually.
Like, we all have just such a superiority complex that we're assuming that we all like the
we
same
all
thing.
say we're so right.
We were all like, yes, it's happening.
Well, it's just
wow.
like, oh man, like
Christ.
I don't like the verses. The part at the end where it's just the drums and him singing is so annoying. It is annoying.
Really?
I'm
To me-
okay now. It's like fucking shoot me. Like
You
oh
don't
my
love
god,
the
it's-
Trust Me?
Oh, I hate it.
Do you love Trust Me?
I hate it.
Do you love Trust Me?
I do.
I love the Trust Me. Trust Me. It is so adolescent, and that's what I
That's
love
why
about
I
it.
hate it.
No, but to me, and that's why to me it was also so impactful as a kid, is because like, yeah, I am not okay, and I'm gonna scream about it, and I'm sad. Like, if I were to hear that as an adult, maybe I'll feel differently. But it was so formative at that time. I stand by it. I love this song.
It's just like
So how do we feel? Are we gonna leave it? Or does my
Yeah.
veto stand?
thing
Now-
is, here's my stance on it. Okay,
okay.
I would leave it because there was a discussion about a My Chemical Romance cover set being done, right? And my thing was, I don't like this song really all that much, but it has to be played for the culture.
Right.
Yes.
For the culture, it has to be played. So
if the song is not on the list, it's a mistake.
Which
get
is
its
why
place.
it would have been number one, because I was willing to do that.
That's
for the
insanity.
culture.
To say it's their best song is, that's out there.
I mean, I'm sure there's an angry mob of people who would argue that. So that is what that's who I'm doing it for.
Okay, would
Jacob.
that be your number one? Because you're saying it's for the culture. Is that your number one?
No,
though?
it's not.
Okay.
Well, then I don't think it's the number
Well, then
one.
I'm happy that I played it. Because I would rather get your number one for the list, because I feel like
All right.
I mean
Oh, I'm
who-
nervous now.
Well, now if you take away my veto, I could do whatever I want. Maybe it doesn't end up on the list.
That's
I don't
true.
fucking know. Because I'm feeling a little unhinged now.
Be unhinged. I love being unhinged.
Because now that I know that I can't count on any of you bitches,
we're all on. Yeah. Now that we're
I
all
don't give a shit.
fighting, it's time to rock and
I
roll.
would much rather
okay.
have the other two singles from that record on this list than that song, for sure.
Well, they will be.
yeah, for sure.
Hopefully.
We can only hope. I don't know. I'm still
One of them
I'm still holding
is.
on to
Yeah,
Under
yeah,
Pressure.
yeah.
I don't know.
If you put Under Pressure number one, I'm gonna laugh
Oh my God.
so hard.
We have 4 vetoes, so we can just do that.
We're gonna
until-
just play
until
the
she gets
fucking
it
game.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
The veto soundbite goes 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm comfortable with leaving it. I'm comfortable with taking back the veto, giving it back to Shelby. Jake.
Yeah, comfortable with that. I'm totally
Okay.
fine with it being here. Like I said, it's not a song I'm a fan of, but for the culture, it's got to be on the list.
Okay. Well, with that being locked in, we're gonna take a brief break.
I did
We'll be
not
right
expect-
back with the top 5. We are back, and let me just recap for you all where we're at after that dramatic first act. Number 11, we're in Boy Division. Number 10, Ghost of You. Number 9, I Don't Love You. Number 8, Thank You for the Venom. Number 7, Drowning Lessons. And number 6 is I'm Not Okay, I Promise. # trust me.
Wake me up! I can't wake up! Save me!
Is that you?
No.
Oh my God. That sounded like Jake. Okay.
That's live from me and Brian being drunk doing that at karaoke. That's what that is.
Absolute fucking chaos. Okay, Jake. Well, we're coming back to
Oh,
you.
man.
You're at number 5. You're rounding us off the top of this. What I'm assuming is going to be a full falling down a mountain.
Yeah.
So why don't you kick us off? Take the leap.
This is hard. This is really hard.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
I'm looking at my list. I'm thinking about what is left here.
Uh-huh.
I think I'm going to go.
No, I know that I can make you stay, but where's your heart?
Yeah.
But
For
where's
sure.
your heart? But where's your? And I know there's
This is the last song, right?
Yeah. Famous last words.
Famous last words. Okay.
That song is so good.
Yeah.
This
I
is
feel
about
like-
where it's at on my list too.
Yeah, this is a great spot for it. It's. I feel like it's a pretty unique song in general, in a way that is pretty interesting. I think it's weird because I think I've seen them and a set with it a lot, which I think is an interesting choice because
But it's the name of the song.
yeah, I mean yeah, but it's also it's
also the last song on an album.
it's not like the banger that you want to end with in a lot of ways, which I think is brave. I think it's brave. It's it's like lightweight ending with heartburn. It would be brave, but it's not
good.
something
It's very
we would
brave.
do. But I respect
Okay.
it. I respect the bravery, and I think it's a
Yeah.
great song. Lyrically, I actually do think it is catchy. I think it's more catchy than the previous song. But yeah, number 5. That's my pick.
I stand by this.
Yeah.
Um,
Totally.
Famous Last Words is a good song. It's not one of my favorites, but I do think as a collective, it's a song that should go on this list.
Yeah. I mean, this song was on my list, and it was just about in this area.
Okay.
You know, the 5-6 spot, you know? Yeah, because it fucking rips. It's awesome. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I love that song.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
I should say
I've got no
there was a song here that I would have played here, but upon Eric and I's discussion, I'm hoping that we're on the same wavelength of that
You're
song.
hoping that I pick it?
Yes.
You're hoping that I pick
good
it?
fucking
Yeah.
luck, guys.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's too low for that song. And so I wanted
mean, granted, everything can fly out the window. Like, I don't know if we're on the same page.
I don't know
anymore.
either.
I'm assuming, and I'm gonna play it where I play it. I'm gonna put it here where it is,
Gonna
and we're
play
gonna
it
see what
where you play
It
it.
to be determined.
the it to be determined exactly.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Famous Last Words. I'll keep it. We're gonna lock that in. Number 5, Shelby.
Hell yeah.
Welcome back. You're on number 4.
Hell yeah. So this is just me making sure that this song makes it on the list, and that's going to be Dead.
And if your heart starts beating, I'll be here wondering, will you get what you
I want you to want me better.
Literally.
But it's a great fucking song.
Okay, so here's
It's very high on my list. It's much higher than here, but I just don't know that it's everybody's favorite. So I'm playing this. This is for me. This is for no one else.
I honestly stand by this as because to me when I did it, I did combine the end and dead as like I was gonna pitch if I played it, I was gonna pitch it as a package
Interesting. Okay.
because to me, dead feels like the first song, whereas the end bleeds in. It's a
We'll
little bit.
discuss
It's
that
like
later.
it's like a it's like a preamble
Yeah.
to dead. It's like the introduction to dead is what it
Mhm.
feels like. I'm cool with it. I like this song a lot.
I love a dancey song.
It's dancey.
Yeah.
Like you said. Yeah,
Totally.
literally, I want you to want me.
Yeah, it basically
It
is.
fucks.
Yeah.
It's a banger. Yeah, I stand by dead.
Yeah. Me too.
What do you think, Jake?
100%.
You
yeah,
do?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gorgeous.
It's a bopper. It's a banger. It's a
Yeah.
goofer. It's a gaffer. It's all these things.
And it's also, I don't know, it's like, I feel like it has significance because it was like the intro to Black Parade. Like it was like, oh, hey, we're back. Also, this is like the album where we are going to blow up as big as we get,
Yeah.
arguably.
Basically, yeah.
It was like, it's like the American Idiot for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where like they were
Yes.
already big, but then suddenly it's like,
I
oh,
really
Black
thought
Parade's gonna show up,
Three
and
Cheers was the American Idiot, but it turned out to be the Dookie.
it did literally,
Yeah.
literally.
A great analogy.
Yeah.
Yes. And so for this to be sort of the introduction to that record for them, I think it deserves to be here.
Yeah.
I like this song a lot. Yeah, I stand by it.
Agreed.
Dead. Okay. Number
No,
4.
it's Dead.
Dead. Dead, exclamation point. Oh, you know what? You're right. Thank you.
Dead.
I forgot the exclamation. Okay. Stress. The stress is high and I'm holding on.
Your last pick.
We're in
I'm
the
gonna
top.
be the number one.
You are going to be the number 1.
Bitches.
Thank you. We're in the top 3. It's the top 3 My Chemical Romance. Let me just go through these one more time just so we get a feel for where we're at. Boy Division, number 11. Number 10, Ghost of You. Number 9, I Don't Love You. Number 8 is Thank You for the Venom. Number 7, Drowning Lessons. Number 6, I'm Not Okay, I Promise. # Trust Me. Number 5, Famous Last Words. Number 4, Dead. Number 3.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready?
No.
Okay, fuck it. It's Give 'Em Hell, Kid. That's where I'm throwing it. Did he freeze right when I said
Okay,
that?
it froze.
Are you back?
That's not at all the songs I thought you were going to play.
Really? What did you think I was going to fucking play there?
Oh, man.
Whatever. Do you not like that song?
I'm in pain. No, I don't.
Really? Do you like that song?
I love that song.
I love that song
Oh,
too.
my.
I think it's a great
Good.
song.
What the
Yes.
what the fuck other song are you talking about then? Literally.
The second
I'm
best
gonna go
song on that record.
What?
I may have to play it at number 2 now because it's got to get on the list.
I'm dying to know what it
I'm
is.
also dying to know what it is.
Oh, do I want to veto this?
Although, if I had been able to peek into both of your brains, I wouldn't have guessed that Jake would like this song.
Really?
Sincerely.
When he was saying that it was like another upbeat banger, I was like, oh yeah. It's the number 2 track on 3 Cheers.
You would think, but oh my God. I might have to use a veto.
Yeah, this
depending
is.
on what
Who's got
fucking
the,
This is
who's
happens
got the
here, guys.
override? Oh, Eric does.
I do.
Yeah. But you
Oh,
can't
good.
override your own thing.
No, I can't. So I'm out of this loop.
So
I'm getting spicy. I have not written it because I'm assuming there's going to be a bit of a.
I'm really
tizzy
debating
here.
vetoing this, to be honest with you, because I just
Okay.
don't like the song that much.
Wow.
Why do you like it? I just want to hear the elevator pitch.
Okay, well, before we jump into that, let me give you a little sample.
Because it's a fucking bop.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hate it. You hate that song.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Hates
a
it.
real big fan of that one.
Really?
He's cringing, ladies and
It's
gents.
so good
a song
because
on
it's
that-
also
oh,
it's also the second track. We have Helena opening the fucking gates of emotional pop punk, and then we have this fucking chunky industrial weird fucking warehouse bass, which is so fucking punk. Stop. With that little wheel, and it's bop, bop, baku, baku, bop. It's like Fall Out Boy could never do this. You know what I mean? Like
I
they
feel
could
like
never do what they're doing.
I'm in a
this.
weird position. I feel like if I veto this, I'm still not going to get what I want.
You're not going to. No. If like
It serves no purpose
So it's
except
like-
for to not like the song.
yeah,
It's
'cause
almost
if it go-
better for me to play the song I'm thinking about at number 2, get it vetoed, but at least I could say my piece about that song before it gets vetoed off.
Oh, you're playing the game. You're gonna get played, dude. Good luck.
Because what if we left it? Whatever you want to do,
I'll leave
It's
it.
your call.
you're gonna leave
I'll
it.
for the
Digum's
culture.
feeling chaotic.
People are gonna love this. Honestly, though,
That's a great song.
not to be whatever, but like I do think that most people would agree with us on Give 'Em Hell Kid. Give 'Em Hell Kid is such a. It's like it's literally the definition of slay.
It's iconic.
It's iconic. It's like it's so good. If you were here, never have a fear. Like
We're not gonna convince him.
we're not.
You're
That's
not gonna
okay.
convince me,
You know
I'm
what?
sorry.
Ugh, whatever. Give 'Em Hell Kid
If
number
this
3.
was like 11 or 10, I would have been like, yeah, sure. But 3,
Okay.
3,
Well, then we should have switched. Thank You for the Venom should have gone up there.
no.
Yes.
The song that I'm
Yes.
thinking of should be here.
Well,
Okay.
that takes us into number 2.
Literally.
Which
So
is
Jay.
so interesting.
So fuck us up with that
so
number
my
2 spot,
number
King.
2, which, if I think about it hard enough, this may be
You
my
know what
number
songs
1.
need to go here.
Yes,
You know
but
what
it's a
songs need to
This
go
may be
here.
my number 1 if I think about it hard enough, okay?
Okay.
In the middle of a gunfight, in the center of a restaurant, they say, come with your arms raised high. Well, they're never
He's
gonna
veto
get
baiting
me.
right now, right?
He's gotta be.
So,
Really?
That's your
What?
number.
You're Brendan Urie ass.
This
Get out of here.
is Brian Bickle and I's favorite My Chemical Romance song.
You mean your favorite Panic at the Disco song?
It's such this song is such an incredible mishmash of styles.
That's
The
not always a
choruses
good
are
thing.
oh my god, it's an
I mean,
incredible song.
I agree that it's chaotic in the way that Mindless Self-Indulgence is chaotic, but that doesn't mean that it's good.
Such a great song. Like it's really underrated. People are overlooking it as probably and not even probably at least the second best song on this record. At least the second best, if not the best song on this record. That song.
You think that this is the best song on 3 Cheers?
On certain days, yeah, I could probably say that. On certain days of the week, yeah, definitely.
You've really surprised me, Digum.
And
I've gotta say, I'm floored.
I just wanted to,
Know that you found a reason for me to change who I used to be?
well, I know. Well, first of all, the song is, you know what they do to guys like us in prison. For the people that don't
Yeah.
know, yeah, I just. So whenever we were making practicing this theoretical MCR cover song set, this was on there because it was like, we got to play this song because this song's incredible. It's one of their best songs. Yeah, I know this is going to get vetoed. I'm fine with it getting vetoed, but I wanted to say my piece about this song being incredible. And because it is. And it deserves to be number 3 on this list.
I disagree.
Give 'Em Hellcat.
I think it could be argued that it deserves to be on the list. It's a good enough song. It is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can't think of very many MCR songs that I don't like specifically in this era.
Jake, I mean this in the nicest way possible. That is the most Tumblr thing you've ever done. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a great song.
It's a good song.
I don't think it belongs at
Arguably
number
their
3.
Do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
You have to. You do it.
I'll do it. Jake, I'm so sorry. We're going to veto.
Okay. I had to do
You
it.
know, because you know what number 1
I
and 2
thought
need
you
to
were
be.
going to be on the wavelength. Instead, you played some dumb song off that record.
We
it's fine.
dumb
We're
song.
reading different books, honey.
We
It's
really are.
not-
We're on different. We're in different genres.
I thought you were going to...
Hit us with that fat veto button. Okay, that's the new veto. I needed that. And out with, you know what they do to guys like us in prison.
A horrible song title, also.
Yeah.
Great
Jake,
song title, but okay.
What are you gonna pick instead?
I will put Teenagers at number 2.
Are you fucking with us? You are.
No.
You.
No, you're not. You're
Bully.
veto baiting, and it worked. Veto. Click that fucking honk
Hit
honk
it.
button again.
Hit
right
it.
now.
Why are you scaring the living shit out of us, Jake?
That
Okay.
song is
Number 2.
fine.
Number 2.
Play the.
No,
we're-
Teenagers sucks. Number 2. Arguably one
okay.
of their worst songs. Number 2. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's one. It's one or the other. And we're gonna.
The stars are aligning.
Cool. Okay.
Leave it.
Yeah,
Let
we
it
gotta
go.
listen.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a march.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole.
we were talking earlier about or at least I brought up bombastic playing to the back of the room theatrical songs, and this is probably like the pinnacle of that in a way.
For how memey the song is,
Yeah.
it's literally one of the most iconic. I know that it gets thrown around a lot, but it is like the emo Bohemian Rhapsody. Like
Yeah.
it's
Oh, yeah.
clearly and extremely that. Like everything about it. The key change at the end, the double
yeah.
choruses coming in with that extra powerful
Yeah, the crazy
outro.
The
callbacks,
halftime,
Oh my
the
everything
God.
about
halftime
it.
at the end.
Like it's just yeah, it's
I will never, ever, 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 ever forget that day in the 6th grade when I saw this music video for the first time.
yeah.
Fuck me
Yeah.
up. I
It-
did not know that I liked musicals back then, and in hindsight, it fully tracks.
Yeah. It's a straight up, it's a musical. It's the end of the first act show-stopping closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's defying gravity.
It is.
It's-
It's incredible.
yeah, it-
and
yeah.
it's the
it's-
right choice.
It doesn't feel its length.
No.
It's almost 5.5 minutes. It doesn't feel that long,
right.
Yeah.
which is
Because
remarkable.
of the Bohemian Rhapsody formula.
You know what Eric brought up today as we were talking about the song, because this was going to be
Yeah.
it had to be 1 or 2 without a doubt. Apparently when they wrote it with the intention of it being their Frank Sinatra's My Way.
Okay.
I don't get that at all.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, I hear
Oh.
it in the intro for sure.
Well, because just like the like, it's like the swan song. It's like
Oh,
the
I see.
like
My go-to
Like-
karaoke song, My Way.
yeah. Well, also the karaoke song that
Oh.
causes murder. Do you know that whole thing?
No.
What?
Okay, in the Philippines, My Way is banned from karaoke bars because there's this strange.
I thought you meant the Black Parade. I was
Oh,
shaking
oh.
in my
No, I
fucking
meant My
boots.
Way too.
Oh, you meant My Okay. Yeah, it's the murder song. I mean, kind of in the jokey way. No, there's a law essentially because so many people have been killed during My Way at karaoke for some reason, I mean, granted, not for some reason. There's been a larger study and a conversation around it, but yeah, it's one of those like, why does this keep happening, and why is it this song?
That's so weird.
Yeah. So it's currently banned as a
I hope I
song
don't
you
get
can sing at
murdered the next
karaoke.
time I do it.
I know.
Oh my god.
But My Way, it's like the swan song. It's the big, I did it. We're doing it. It's happening. Like boom,
Yeah.
crazy, and it makes sense, and I get it, and yeah.
Jake, tell us about why you chose this song.
Well,
There has
it's
to be a reason.
well, it's this big operatic theatrical piece, which I think is what makes it beautiful. It's the it's. I honestly shocked this is not the opening song on this record, because it should be. This should be the opening song on a record, because it's just so bombastic, it's so big, and it sets up whatever's going to come next in a lot of ways. Like this feels like the part 1, act 1. This feels like your big opening. And it's
Yeah.
really for some reason in my head I always think this is the first song on the record. I always think
Yeah.
that, and then I always
Well,
think,
'cause it's Welcome.
It's It has this whole thing.
It's literally
like,
welcome
and
to the
it-
Black Parade.
And the
Yeah.
titular track.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this
Yeah.
in this cover set we were pitching around, this was the opening song for the set. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's maybe not a better song to open with, because it's like such a banger, and it escalates. That's what's so good about this song, is it's building to something. Like it's building until when it hits the ending is when it like climaxes and it really all crashes out, which is what makes it that halftime so satisfying at the end, where you're like,
Yeah.
fucking doing it, bud. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Yeah.
great.
And that
Jake's fucking sweating out
I
a
know.
football game right now.
that drum fill, the
Oh, yeah.
it's just like it is so silly,
Yeah.
and it works so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's iconic. It's literally one of the best songs in the world. It's the not to be whatever, but like I know we know what number 1 is, but to me this is the My Chemical Romance song. Like if they had a song,
Yeah.
To me,
This
it's
is
the
their
other
song.
one, but I get what you mean. Yeah. To me,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
To
I
me,
got
it's
you.
it's
Well-
because the song that I'm thinking is number 1. Who knows? Shelby could throw us a curveball.
Yeah, go fucking crazy. Fuck it
Yeah.
up.
That song is the first song I heard. Iconic music video. Like that to me is the My Chemical Romance song. But I get why this is also can be considered that, because
Yeah.
it's huge, it's big, it's operatic, it's great.
Yeah. Agreed.
It's a rock opera.
It is literally
It's
a rock opera. It's a opera. Okay, number 2. Welcome to the Black Parade. Shelby, it's your time to shine. The stage is set. The mood is right. The lighting is crisp.
I'm going to need us to change the lighting.
Oh, okay.
It needs to be a little bit less crisp, a little bit more Twilight,
Okay, I gotcha.
if you're catching my drift.
Hold on.
I
Let-
sincerely
let-
hope we're all on
let
the
me
same
do it
page on
too.
this.
Let me do it too. Hold on.
Oh, we're turning off the lights. The lights are off.
Is that no? That's good, right?
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's perfect. The lights, I mean, we're essentially almost in the dark now.
Is this a little more what you were thinking?
Yes.
Okay.
No, but that's okay.
Okay.
It's Helena. Like, are you kidding me? That's one of my karaoke songs. Okay. I'm
Well,
sorry.
well-
I just love this song so fucking much. Everything from the music video, which I just remember every morning before school, like I would watch MTV and wait for this fucking music video. This video very well may have made me bisexual. I'm so serious. Just everything about it. I think it's a great single. I think it really started bringing this genre to the mainstream.
Yeah.
I think that this song did a lot just in general for like radio play. So I think it's important and it deserves to be at number 1.
You want me to play it?
Yeah.
Long ago, just like the hearse, you died to get in again. We are so far from you. Burning on, just like a match, trying to incinerate the lives of everyone you know. And what's the worst to take from every heart
I'm glad that we at least agree on one fucking thing in this world.
Well, I will fully say you were both on the same page with number one. My number one was Black Parade, but a close second being Helena.
Fair.
You couldn't be more right about this song though. Like, the video is so good because not only did they play it a lot, but I feel like for that entire summer it was out, it was on every commercial interstitial.
Oh,
like
yeah.
just the
Yeah.
ballerina twist and then the close up of his face. So what's the worst that as he's carrying the thing on his shoulder, like that sequence would play every like 6 minutes on MTV.
Burned
Yeah.
into my fucking brain.
Burned.
It was on Fuse. It was on
It was
MTV
everywhere.
too.
Yeah.
You know.
It was literally everywhere. There's
VH1.
Yeah.
yeah, Lifetime, fucking AMC, TBS.
Yeah, it's
if
just-
I'm TBH, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of my favorite moments involving this song was when we did the Alkaline Trio set, and then they played the song afterward. While we were
And everyone lost it.
while we were packing up, and everybody was singing this
Yeah.
song because everybody loves this song.
That
Yeah.
It
fucks.
doesn't matter. Like this song is
True.
like, fuck, man. Like it's
This
one
is
of
the
those
song.
ones where
At the end of the day, this one probably was the one that is actually for the culture.
Yeah.
In hindsight, I'm glad that we left
Yeah.
I'm Not Okay down there.
Same.
to me this
Yeah.
is the My Chemical Romance song.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Same.
I get that.
the build in that last chorus is like so emotional, and by the time
Well-
it hits, it's like a real emotional release, and it's like full of just like this big chorus energy where like you just want to like scream it as loud as you can. It's so good.
Do you remember the summer where this and Sugar Were Going Down by Fall
Oh,
Out Boy
yeah.
were like
Yeah.
Stop.
the fucking
And this-
slay?
Another
This
episode
song-
that I need us to do for me personally.
We really
Let me
have
tell
to.
you,
It like
Sugar
that was
We're
the
Going
that
Down
was
Swinging ain't
2000
shit compared to this song.
no true.
You can't
and
lace
that's what I-
this song's
So
boots.
I mean, but if you're talking about what the playlist would look like in that time,
Oh, yeah,
they would be
definitely,
very
yeah,
close
yeah.
together.
Exactly. They would be synonymous. They
Yeah,
were synonymous. They are
Yeah,
synonymous.
yeah. But it's just
Because of how important these records were to one another, or like to us, and how they were so important
Yeah.
to most young kids at that time in conjunction
It
with
was
one
a
another.
movement.
absolutely.
It was a movement. Wow, this has been like a kind of
a journey.
more of a roller coaster than I thought it was going to be,
Same.
and I'm kind of excited by that because, I mean,
The last episode was pretty kind. if
it was
you
it was
ask me.
really kind, and I feel like one of the staples of the Lousy Advice podcast is meanness
Big
and
mean
big
energy.
big.
Lousy Advice is synonymous with mean.
Yeah, we're
Big
not
mean
nice
energy.
people. Yeah, big meanie head, big weenies. That's the whole vibe. So I'm happy we've like cultivated that and have gotten back to like
Our roots.
yeah, to our like ethos, like our mission statement,
Yeah.
as it were. I'm happy we're back here. Thank you, My Chemical Romance, for bringing it back. Also, let's get into some discards. What do you guys say? No, before we do that,
Recap that list.
Number 11, Boy Division. Number 10, Ghost of You. Number 9, I Don't Love You. Number 8, Thank You for the Venom. Number 7, Drowning Lessons. Number 6, I'm Not Okay, I Promise. # Trust Me. Number 5, Famous Last Words. Number 4, Dead. Number 3, Give 'Em Hell, Kid. Number 2, Welcome to the Black Parade. And number 1, Helena. That is the official list. If you disagree with us, I'm again, like we said in the
I'm sorry.
beginning, I'm sorry.
This is
Unless
canon.
you think you know what they do to guys like us in prison was on your list, then you were right.
Well, that's debatable. But here's the thing. If you do disagree with us and you are sincerely mad at us for this, text us or DM us and come on the podcast.
I
Yeah,
thought you were
don't
going
fucking
to say,
text
I
me if
don't
you have my
care.
Oh,
That's where
I
you're
mean,
going.
I also don't care. But literally, come talk to us and we will bully the shit out of you
Yeah, 'cause
on
at
the
the end of the
podcast.
day,
Oh, yeah,
fuck
you
the
thought-
fans.
Fuck
you
the
thought,
fans.
No,
You're here.
should have been on this list.
Yeah.
No.
Who would think
You would
that?
say no, and I would say yeah.
You would go Bjork on our ass.
I would Bjork so hard on your ass. Okay, discards. Shelby, what didn't make it? What's your list look like?
So my list looks like a lot of the shit that made it on here, which
Okay.
is great. The one that didn't make it was Honey, This Mirror Isn't Big Enough for Both of Us.
That's a good one.
From the first album. It's just representation.
Yeah.
The other one, so this one I struggled with because I really love it. I struggled with putting it on here because it almost feels like exploiting someone's hurt, and that's Cancer. Like, that song is just such a very deeply personal and hard song to listen to that it's on my list.
Yeah.
But it feels weird to sit here and try to talk about that song. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
It's just a great song, and I just want to be respectful of that.
I get that. No, 100%. I 100% agree with you. That was, I hadn't really considered that as like a let's talk. I was just like, oh well, that song, yeah, we'll listen to that. Leave that for him.
Yeah. Yes. I'm
Yeah.
glad that we had that
Yeah.
similar feeling.
It was very much that.
And then Under Pressure with The Used.
That is so.
It's a good cover.
My song had the
Fun.
Give
used
it a
on it
chance.
too, by the way. The one that didn't make it. So
Did it?
yeah.
It's fine.
What?
You know what they do to guys like us in prison?
The guy from the Used is in that?
Yes. Burt McCracken
Yeah.
of the Hughes is on that song.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now we're reconsidering over here suddenly.
No.
They were the sad girls to the lightweight.
They
you know?
were. Yeah, that is true.
That's my only one that didn't make the list, by the way.
Really?
Yep. That's
Oh no
that's,
shit.
That's why you
So
call
we-
me a winner.
So we slammed in the back of that Dragula.
Yeah.
That's sick. Okay, well then my list. What is on the list that I didn't make?
No.
Well, The End and Dead, I put him as one. This Is How I Disappear was on my list. A little bit lower, but I thought that was there. That and House of Wolves from Black Parade.
I like that song.
I thought both. They were lower. They were like intro level. And then Ghost of You, na 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 was also on
Stop.
there. And then Boy Division was my opener for my list. But I feel like overall, with the exception of like a couple, we really kind of nailed this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We came
With the
around to it.
exception
We-
of, you know what they do to guys like us in prison, we
Yeah.
killed this list.
Honestly, and I vetoed Teenagers very quickly. That's just like, it's a fine song.
Oh,
it is a
it's
good
so
song.
bad. That's
It's
such
just
a bad
like not
song.
meant for the list, you know? I feel like that's Gen Z's entry to My Chemical Romance, and
Yeah.
that's a different generation for me. This is not for them. This is for us.
I agree.
I
I'm
feel like it's.
not on the Jake train. I do still like the song, but it's also not a song for the
Yeah,
list.
I
like
feel
that's a
like-
radio song.
Yeah.
It's a radio
They were
song.
trying
That's
to
fine.
write a song for High School Musical that year, and that's the song they came up for it.
But you can't say shit on Disney, Jake. That's what makes this cool. You can't do
Yeah.
it.
I feel like there's something to be said about somebody in their late 20s being like, these teenagers scare the shit out of
Yeah.
me. So, like, I do empathize with that.
Yeah,
And
and also
he
like
looks fucking cool in the video
also
with that
is, like-
blonde hair.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to identify with teenagers, which also makes it cringe. Because I
You
I
Well,
guess so. That
because-
does make sense in the lyrics.
because I think he's like these parents don't. I think it's like Will
They're going to
Smith.
clean up your
parents
looks with
just
all
don't
the lies in the
understand.
books
That's what this is emo.
to make
This
a
is
citizen
emo.
out of you.
This is emo. Will Smith. Parents just don't understand. That's what teenagers is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's what makes it cringe.
Maybe that there's like that underlying level, which why I kind of like abstain from the song in general.
Yeah.
Like
abstains from the
it's
song.
not like I vehemently dislike it, but like I'm not going out of my way to ingest it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's a fine, catchy song. If I hear someone singing it at karaoke, I'm going to sing along. You know?
Yeah.
If
But
this
it's not a
song
song that I'm going to
Made
listen
a
to on
joke
my
about
own
somebody
will.
I love, I'd smack the shit out of it.
Okay. Will
All right.
Smith, shout out.
Shout
Sounds
out.
good.
Well, okay. I think that's it, right? We did it.
That's so hot, sexy.
All right.
So hot, sexy slay. This has been the Lousy Advice Podcast, and if you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself.
Or leave us a review.
Or leave us
That
a
would be
review.
cool too.
Leave us a review and
Tell
then
us
go
you
fuck
hate
yourself.
us.
Yeah, leave us a review 5 stars, but in the comments say you hate us. That's gonna really
If
stick
you give
it
us
to
5
us.
stars, I would be happy to read any insult you have about
Only
me
leave a
or my
review if it's
friends.
5 stars for sure.
Literally only leave a review if it's 5 stars if you hate it, and we will literally read your mean shit on
Yeah,
on
drag
the
us.
podcast. Do it.
I will
We'll make a
try to
segment.
dox you. if you leave a bad
Honestly,
review.
we can try to dox each other. Like you dox us, we dox you. Who gets their first win?
Yeah.
I like like that.
I like that.
There's
That's
3 of
fun.
us and
then
one
we have,
of you, so that's the odds
So
are not in your favor.
yeah, you're gonna lose. Yeah, I'm Eric,
I'm Shelby.
I was Diggum.
and stay tuned for in 2 weeks when we're back with something else that we will come up with. In the meantime, go away now.
Thanks.
Thank
Press
you.
pause on your player.
Goodbye. Bye.
Be kind and rewind.
Be kind. Rewind. Big Slay all day.
Listen to this ad for Quest Friends Forever next, please.
Literally, listen to an ad for to one of the other shows that is on this network. Bye. This podcast has been brought to you by the NOTstalgia Network.
Visit the NOTstalgiaNetwork.com for more.
You enter the dungeon and see the evil wizard pointing his wand directly at you. He says, "Show me a funny and delightful actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast, or I'll consume your souls!" What do?
I take out my phone and find Quest Friends Forever on Spotify.
I show him how to find Quest Friends Forever on Apple Podcasts.
I share the Quest Friends Forever Instagram and YouTube pages with him.
And you all get critical hits!
Yay!
Quest Friends Forever is an actual play podcast starring 4 friends with varying levels of Dungeons & Dragons experience. Join us for new episodes every other Wednesday as we embark on fantasy adventures, play fast and loose with the rules, and laugh at each other's shenanigans. No prior D&D knowledge is required to listen, so everyone can feel free to join the fun. Quest Friends 4, that's the number 4, like how there's 4 of us, ever. Find us on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. That's Quest Friends Forever.